Hey race fans, thanks for checking out the channel. On this episode, I've made a continuation of a video that I made 2 videos ago where I used straps to tie down my F GT Lite. I used ratchet straps. I've also used something vertical to prevent movement forward in the rig. Now this video, as I promised a while ago, I am using a direct drive wheelbase, which is the GT DD Pro, with a McLaren GT3 wheel. I was very impressed with the performance of the rig with this wheelbase. I thought I was going to have to do a lot more, but I didn't. The ratchet straps work great. So I start off with a quick explainer of what I used to replace the hockey stick in this video. If you like it, let me know. Thanks. In the last video, I used this cut hockey stick shaft to fit it under here to stabilize the rig. Probably not the safest thing, but it worked for the time. Anyway, I've been doing some shopping and I found this quick support rod. It's made by Task. Picked it up at Home Depot. Canadian dollars, $56. The way it works is you push that and this extends. Okay, so as long as you need for this particular size, this one goes from 2 feet 6 inches to 4 feet 6 inches, and you can adjust it further by spinning the top so you can get it nice and snug. Also does the same thing on the bottom. Alright. It's got rubber feet. Very cool. Okay, so this is a great improvement over this hockey stick. I just couldn't find a really good way to keep it stabilized in there, and I want something that looks a little more professional, although this is obviously bigger, so it's going to be a problem. But hey, this for $56 and maybe a little bit of bulk here is a lot cheaper than buying an all-out rig, especially if you don't have the space to move it around like I have to for various needs. Okay, alright. Task makes this quick support rod. There you go. Alright, so I've got my DD Pro wheelbase on with my McLaren GT3 wheel. So the movement this way feels pretty good. This FGT Lite was never that stable to begin with on the floor. So lateral movement, which is very key, feels pretty good. So I'm happy with it. My legs are a little bit further, obviously because this webbing is not imperfect. I guess what I could do is disconnect this wheel plate, put the strapping right under here, and everything would be okay. But really, now I have a direct drive wheel and wheelbase on my FGT Lite, and this feels pretty good. I will say there is some movement this way because I had to scrounge around for some bolts to connect this to the FGT Lite wheel plate. So with that said, everything feels pretty good. I get, you know, that feeling that I'm driving a direct drive on this. It feels very, very good. I'm happy with this. If I was using the clutch, no problem at all. Just the problem of getting to the brake right now because of the strap again. So what I'm going to do is, well, you can see this angle of the steering wheel. It's down a little bit, so it's uncomfortable. I have to raise it up. So what I have to do is, because I don't have any play here, I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to move this pole outwards so that I can adjust this wheel plate to get it down, bring this wheelbase up, or I may try putting this seat back, but that's probably not going to work. Yeah, this pole is bang on, so the only play is because I just don't have the right bolts for here. I have a ton of bolts, and with the configuration of this wheel plate on this wheel base, that's the trickiest part that I had to deal with in all of this, trust me. Okay, so let me play around with this so I can adjust this angle and we'll see what's going on. So I have GT7 on, I've got my wheel ready, I've got these straps so that I can limit my motion this way, I've got this brace so I can limit my motion this way, I've got the DD Pro wheelbase on, the McLaren GT3 wheel, F GT Lite rig. It's going to be my absolute first time trying this with GT7 or with anything else, and the only movement I have right now, like I said, is because I don't have the right bolts, so I put some wedges in here underneath this back part, and so the movement is only like this. Alright, so let's give this a try. Let's, what track shall we try here? Let's go to, let's try Road Atlanta, why not? Let's just get in here. What do we have? 2 laps? Okay, let's just try 2 laps. I don't even know what settings we have. This strap is annoying right here because it's impeding where I put my foot for the brake, but we can fix that later. Okay, a little bit off over there, but that's fine. So far this feels great. I'm not even thinking about the setup with the wheel. This is fantastic. Lateral motion, I thought that was going to be the biggest problem. I had something in mind to try to stop that. I was going to put the strapping that way, but I don't even need it. Brake too late. Okay. That's good. I thought there would have been more problems hitting cars or whatever, as recklessly as I'm driving. Honestly, this setup feels so good. I think if you are looking for a way to drive with a direct drive wheelbase and you don't have a lot of money, this has to be the cheapest. Well, I guess you could hook it up to your desk if that'll work, but if you want some kind of rig, this has to be the cheapest way. I'm not aware of another rig that's cheaper than this or like this, but if you have this F GT Lite seat, this is going to work for you. Even with the wedge that I had to put underneath, it's fine. It's fine. So there you go. Not the prettiest setup, I'll say, because of the straps, and it is annoying on one leg. So if I actually disconnected this wheel plate and had it more vertical, that will be fine. But here you can see it right here. Direct drive wheelbase on your F GT Lite. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. I hope I've convinced you maybe that much. If you have got any questions, let me know and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching. Have fun racing.